I want to talk about Leona Lewis. Leona Lewis is the singer that has risen to fame after she won 2006's X Factor in the UK. Now, Leona is coming out with a new album in a couple of months, but she does have a book called Dreams, and she had a book signing, and London was where it all took place. As she's signing books for her fans, people are coming up to her. Then some crazy dude, he actually walks up to her. She signs the book. Leona's probably looking all innocent, like, "Oh, thank you so much," and this and that. She looks up, and he just like domes her on the side of the head. Like, who does that? How do you hit a celebrity doing a book signing? Like, what was the obsession? Like, what was going on? So basically, the crazier part is after the security tackled him, he was laughing. He just laughed the whole time. According to a lot of eyewitnesses around, they just said he just kept laughing, like, "I got you, bitch," or whatever. To me, that's unnecessary. Like, how do you hit a woman, period? I mean, Chris Brownder, Chris Brownder and I know y'all gonna hate that I said that, or Chris Brown fans or whatever. It's just the term. Chris Brown and Rihanna, they moved past that. All right, but back to Leona. Leona is beautiful. She has a lot of talent. She has a beautiful voice. She doesn't need this kind of publicity. It's not a publicity stunt because her album comes out. It's just something that happens. This is not the kind of publicity that you would want. This actually is a kind of negative on what could happen to Leona. She could become afraid of public situations, like having social anxiety when there's a crowd. She could have stage fright, and not perform. Or she might not perform well based off of these circumstances, because that's a traumatic experience. Because what she had planned to do when she became a celebrity was to affect people with her talent, and reach people. And that's all she wanted to do. But she didn't want to get hit by people. That's not what she wanted to do. So, to me, it's crazy that in this society we would actually stoop that low. What was the dude thinking? Did he work for her? Was he a disgruntled employee? Did he, dream about the moment he can actually hit Leona Lewis? Like, what was that all about? Is it a racial thing? Who knows? But I want you to tell me, what do you think about this? Obviously we all know it's not right, but what do you think about just being a public figure and someone attacking you? What do you think is gonna be the effect on Leona? Or is there, or maybe she's strong enough to, brush it off and get over it? What do you think? It's crazy. He hit her while she's signing a book for him. Hit her on the side of the head and hit her hard. She was crying. There's pictures of her, walking away sad and tears and things like that. But you know what, Leona? If you're watching this, don't worry about it. It's just what happens with fame. Sometimes you get one person that's out of sorts, but for the most part, everybody was there to support you. Everybody was there in London to sign your book. You had lines around the corner. So, and they were there to purchase the book. So, keep your head up. Don't worry about a crazy person like that, because it's rare that happens. So he's going to be put away. You have great security, and don't worry about it. You can move on from this. You don't have to worry about this happening again, because believe me, they're going to be watching you more closely now. Wherever you go, whatever appearance you make, believe me, 100 people's eyes are going to be looking at you for your safety. So you should not be worried about it. As to the guy that did it, you know, I don't know what kind of sick bastard are you, but you know, you need to just relax and calm down. If you enjoy a superstar, enjoy it. Like I love Janet Jackson. I've been obsessed with Janet Jackson for all my life. And as far as obsession in terms of, you know, having posters on my wall and having, you know, buying all her CDs and things like that, that's one thing, but I can never imagine myself waiting in line for Janet to sign my CD and then I hit her. What do you get out of that? What do you get out of that? You know, was that a connection? I mean, I don't think so, but in that guy's mind, maybe he made a connection. You know, what do you think? I mean, I think it's crazy. Let me know. Rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I need the subscriptions, I need the comments, I need the rates. You know, rate my video. Give me some feedback on this. How do you feel about it? Let me know, and I'll definitely be able to respond back to you. And check out my movie. I'm shooting a movie called Undone. I'm co-directing. I'm starring in it as well as I wrote it. So check out calativity.com, and I'll have that information in the credits. Now my blog is funnyinink.com. I haven't been working on it as much, but I need to start back working on it. You know, if you have any topics that you want me to discuss, I'll be able to do that either on video or through the blog funnyinink.com. All right, thank you so much, and I will talk to you later. And you know, just keep your eyes out for, you know, Leona's new album called Echo coming out in a couple of months. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.